Hello, and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I am your Captain Whale, and in today's episode we will once again be making main story progress right after we beat the living crap out of Soaring Virion.
I can shine as brightly as anyone. We can do it, no doubt about it. Got to face me. You didn't disappoint. Power ring. Full court. Fly ring. Complete bubble. Divine protection. Energy grenade.
I have been doing some exploration off camera. That is how I found this guy. He is the only unique monster, or she is. There's a nest behind us. He's the only unique monster I've encountered since our last episode, so you get to see my first defeat of it. Noah and Mio are on cooldown. Break him. Chain attack time. Let's do another one of these chains, everyone. Okay, Noah, get us as close to that cap as you can. Actually, you will get us to the cap. We're gonna get everyone back anyway, so let's go for the highest damage we can. Reactivating everyone, because that's what Ouroboros chain attacks do. A demon punisher. So close, so close. Lands, top us off, buddy. Get into the overkill here. So close, so close. Down you go. Nice little odd pointy shard in the nest.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
As well as some leftovers from Varian's last meal. Those Ouroboros chain attacks might not do as much damage as some of the others, but boy are they flashy. You gotta give them that. One thing I do want to show off before getting into the meat of things. In the accessories, we did find some pretty valuable ones in the Ferronis Hulk treasure troves there that I have favorited. I have favorited a memory locket, allows reviving allies even when not in a healer role. I believe this is purchasable from the Nopon coin exchange, and I believe it costs 99 gold coins. Then we have the Bond Fragment, which speeds up interlink level building by 35%, boosting how fast you can get to interlink level 3 even further, and unleash those devastatingly powerful chain attacks. I'm not going to clear away our items on camera. That's off-camera duties. I need to get better about that. Ooh, one thing I discovered how to do. This was shown off in a couple of the trailers. By pressing B, you can do a little jump and a dive. Senna's voice line for it is really weird. And I've now gotten it 3 times in a row.
Oops, they found us.
And Amoni is back. We did fight these guys off camera, getting the materials needed for gem crafting that they drop. Now our biggest obstacle to crafting more gems is really, can we find enough pure gemstone in order to consistently keep crafting? Because we only have 2 pure gemstone left. I imagine maybe at some point we'll be able to combine our gemstone into pure gemstone. So I am not yet disposing of my full stack of 99 gemstone, even though no gem crafting uses the common variety gemstone anymore. We will now fast travel back to the Ferronis Hulk we activated, as that is our nearest skip travel point to our next destination. Yeah, both these Ottl's treasured bivalves and their clam-breaking stones are needed for some of the level 4 gems.
This is something decent, right?
Thank you, buddy. Oh, that's one thing I intended to do off camera. It's not on our way to our destination, so we'll ignore that for now, even though it is bringing us closer to these amazing looking structures here. Ooh, these Agnian troops mean business. We're gonna skirt around them. We're already over-leveled enough as it is. We don't need to get even more over-leveled by kicking their butts. That Testudo there looks sort of like the Auto-Lebs we fought in Izzard's Hero Quest, but I don't think it is. Oh, we have another Ottle friend. Breaking clams.
Good thing we found this.
Thank you, buddy. I will not beat you up senselessly. That would be mean.
Is that? That's Keves Castle, all right? First time seeing it. Yeah. Same level of elaborate as Castle of Agnes.
Can also see great sword on left. Are we going through with this?
No. I see it's far too risky now. The area will be under strict guard. But downslope, we could go via the forest.
Mac to Wildwood, huh?
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Oh! Where? Hell, never been this far in before.
Me neither. The last time I had an audience with the Queen, she had come in person to the war front. Commander Ethel, Fornis forward, Armies Colony 4. Reporting in as ordered, Your Majesty.
It has been some time, hasn't it?
Ma'am, I'm elated to find you in good stead, Your Majesty. That you would grace us with your presence is an honor above my station.
We can dispense with the stiff preambles, Ethel. N.
Mom.
N. Consul N. That's him.
N. The head honcho of Kevesi Consuls himself. The Golden Consul.
What is that?
The Annihilator. The latest weapon in our military arsenal. It utilizes breakthroughs in application of the annihilation effect.
You've harnessed it.
Not only is its power without equal, it has another exquisite benefit. Let me show you.
What, you mean right here and now?
Indeed. This will be its finest hour. The Urian Mountains. A terrible shame. Her Majesty has a soft spot for them. Please do not think ill of me.
What was that?
Just thunder, innit?
Brighter than any lightning I've ever seen.
Still ringing in ears. Where did the light come from?
No idea. But this can't be good.
What incredible power.
Its effective range has no discernible limit whatsoever.
What are you...
I'm saying an attack like the one you just witnessed can be delivered anywhere.
So you mean to use this weapon against Agnes? If you're to use this, then what about the clocks?
Who said anything about using it on Agnes?
Mom?
The next target will be this.
Okay. Back in like episode 3, after my first time seeing that Keves' salute, I wondered, are we the bad guys? And now we can say definitively,
This is something decent, right?
Keves has a Death Star. We're the bad guys. Bad guys have Death Stars. Good guys don't build Death Stars. Good guys don't need Death Stars.
What's this? Let's pocket it then.
Stony Kramit. Bigger versions of the Hoarder Crabbles we first found on the Tablelands. We are so swole that the Elite even does not want anything to do with it. More
Should be
Oopas.
reaching Mac the Wildwood soon. I hear it's tough going inside. We'd best be on the lookout.
Let's draw what we need.
If you had bad luck with the Oopa and Kramit drops back on the Tablelands, there are more here for you to farm from. Let's harvest a little bit more ether. We have been using some crafting gems and used some reactivating the Furanis.
Watch the moss, guys. Mind you don't slip. Whoa. Yeah!
He says, falling flat on his ass himself.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hilarious. You're always taking the mick out of me. Noah.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, don't come crying if you fall.
You seem like you're a million miles away. Lot on your mind?
Yeah, kinda. Mio!
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just lost my footing for a second. I'm okay. For now, I'm okay.
For now? Are you not feeling 100%?
Nah, nothing like that. I'm totally fine, promise. Like I said, I just missed my footing.
If you start feeling worse, just say. I don't want you hiding it.
You're a kind man, aren't you?
I'm just being polite. Whoa!
So what was on your mind earlier?
Yeah, that light. I was wondering if it had anything to do with us.
You think maybe... could it have been something that MOEBIUS did?
Huh?
We know that they're hunting us. Tyon, you told us before that our consoles were actually the same.
Yeah, I did say that.
After that, nobody said so, but we were all thinking it. The war between Agnes and Keves, and the consoles. Or rather, MOEBIUS. They must be connected somehow.
It could be that all the fighting, it might be that it's all orchestrated according to Mobius.
And to them, Ouroboros only spelled trouble.
Since we keep wrecking their flame clocks and all.
They must really hate us messing with their stuff, I guess.
So we're one big thorn in their side.
It does stand to reason that's why we're their targets. But it doesn't tell us anything about why our colonies fight. Any theories?
Not as yet. But I figure, isn't discovering that our real objective here, right? If we seek out the city, maybe we'll find answers.
One way to know.
We got time to kick back a little.
Seriously, was no one listening to Best Boy Van Damme when he said, or... No, it was Mobius D who said when Keves and Agnes come together in unity, they're almost on the same playing field as Mobius. So it's obvious Mobius keeps Agnes and Keves at each other's throats to keep them from coming together and defeating Mobius. Calling it now. That is so rank. What happened? I said I wanted a nice meat dinner. Why the spark would you ruin it by putting that in it? Eat only meat is bad for body. Bam Bam put healthful ingredient. What's the issue now? Oh hey, it's you again. Listen to this. This one here's trying to kill me, spiking my food with the worst thing in the world, glare aubergine. Glare eggplant for the Americans in the audience. Give me strength. Duty of cooking is split into shift, and Bam Bam want to make healthful food, with good ingredient for strength to travel far. Is that so crime? But Doran only yell at poor Bam Bam. It tastes of yuck, so stop, he yell. No need to be so mean, Doran. Can you not sort this out? No, let me explain. Bodily health is fine, whatever, go for it, but surely putting up with disgusting food is actually harming the health of my soul. Even if he needs to put glare aubergines in my dinner, he could at least make an effort to make it taste like real food. Bam Bam not kitchen slave to grant extravagant wishes of Doran. His nothing can be done. I bet Manana has some ideas, right? Ho ho, of course Manana has ideas. Banana can share secret of making this ingredient sing. You do that. Hear that, Bam Bam? Bam Bam here, please teach secrets. Banana oblige. Before start, we need find nectar of Bablesia. Is Bablesia a flower? Yes, it is. We picked up several of them. Correct. It bloom at Ammoni's Hollows. Okay, we can take care of providing those. Doran, you two make the preparations for cooking. Can do. A more balanced recipe accepted. We have it already, so... That's plenty enough. Now extractate nectar from pickled flowers and... Yeah, whack it in. I love a bit of sweetness. Whacking is what I'm becoming of chef, not do that. So what we do? Smear nectar on tree over there. What will that do? Wait, we pour it on the tree. We're gonna eat the tree. Have faith in Banana. Friends understand when time is right.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Smear the tree in the nectar. Okay, Okay, Banana. That should do it. Can anyone else hear wings? Meh, what coming? Ah, save me, not bugs. Anything but bugs. Ingredient is arrive. Everyone have at Plambus. That thing is ingredients. Is this a joke? I mean, if it's coming at us, we better take it out anyway.
Here! Gotta face me! Wow, thanks!
Wow, this thing's actually a decent level.
Terribly sorry about this.
Smooth as ever, Alex.
I can handle this one.
Good going, Uni.
Not flat.
Extended
Divine
slash!
protection.
I know just where it hurts the most.
Just as planned, Tyon. No! Combining back!
Oh yeah, one tip. A dazed enemy will not accrue aggro towards anyone. So if you see an enemy is dazed, it's basically just a free invitation to blow your entire load of arts on it.
We can do this.
Good, lots of fluids harvested. Fermenting bug juices obtained. We meant to eat body fluids. Plambus only eat flower nectar, so body fluids very sweet and rich. Whoa, for real? It's still bug juices, though. Bug juices, man. Everyone think it icky at first, but as Banana keeps saying, trust in Banana. Well, let's go back to the campsite. Gently simmer glare aubergine and fermenting bug juice together. Give quick singe at end for finishing touch. And a plate. It smell of delicious. Banana real master chefy pawn. Bam Bam's right on that. But it is still glare aubergine and bug juices. You do Tom disservice. Now shut mouth and try bite. Okay. One bite. What's the verdict? It's the greatest thing I've ever eaten! But how? It takes that gross vegetable taste and augments it with a tart sweetness, giving it an almost fruity tang? Meh, real true! Feed me as many glare aubergines as you want. This fabulous news is start of taste revolution. Banana, please teach many recipe as possible. It pleasure, Banana. Well, no. It pleasure. Banana always love to share wisdom of recipe with world. Thank you, great teacher. Bam Bam, you'd really learn all this from me. You're the greatest friend an ex-mechanic could ever have. Tasty food is important for long journey. Eat lots and keep energy strong. Bam Bam, heed words of teacher. You heard the lady, Bam Bam. Let's gorge till we burst, then we can get back on the trail. It a deal, bestest friend? Hey, don't we get any? You'd think they'd make any for us? Quest complete. A more balanced recipe. 0 experience, 560 G, and 3 soul points. Oh, and 5 Nopon coins silver.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Now, we continue through the ruined city streets of what was once part of the United States of America. Yes, you just heard that right. These buildings, as I said earlier, predate the existence of either Bionis or Allrest. They are from the world before Xenoblade. The world before the Monado, the world before the Aegis, the world before MOEBIUS Ouroboros, and the annihilation effect.
Oh, a container.
And we can get to it over there. There are also likely to be some mechanical collectibles in here that we will need for the gem crafting. I know the oil lentil. Spring of Ronar, new location. The oil lentil is needed for at least one of the gem crafting recipes. Let's go get this container. It's a colony container. Please have better gemstones. Nope. Still just crappy ones. Ah, this view. A Pentalus region. High mock the wildwood.
Man, those MOEBIUS mooks, they make my feathers stand on end. Ending people's lives like it doesn't matter. Ugh, what a sick joke.
Their word for people like that? Know what Nopon say?
No idea. Tell us?
Super villain pon.
Riku, what does that mean then?
It be the extreme bad guy.
Ah, I think I get it.
Meme? What's up, Manana?
Then, on Noah and Mio and friends, supervillain pon.
You're labeling us?
Labeling. Because friends used to end lives also. That not make them supervillain pon?
I mean, it's not like we ever had a choice or anything. It was them or us.
So when no choice, not fall under definition then.
None of us ever fought because we wanted to. It's just how it worked. How people worked. And the world.
So, world is supervillain pon.
Huh?
Since it make everyone do nasty things. World is bad guy.
The world is bad. Huh, I never thought of it like that.
Now that you mention it, what in the world are we even here for?
I wouldn't strain your brain too much.
Sounds like you have.
What gave you that idea?
Cut the snark, just tell me.
The end point of it is suicide.
Say what?
If you don't want to hurt others, you'll end up denying your own right to survive. Eventually, you come to the conclusion that the world may well be better off without your presence. The only resolution, then, is to erase the self. To die. See? Pointless.
Isn't that taking it too far?
The world doesn't just vanish because you've closed your eyes.
What?
The moon. Think about it. Why is it that the moon shines? Just because we're watching? Of course not. Even if humans were gone, it would shine on, illuminating the land beneath. And yet, we're the ones that give meaning to it. We say bit dim tonight, or looks brighter than usual, eh? Similarly, we can now imbue the world with meaning or change it. It's a privilege we were lucky to obtain.
And that's the power of Ouroboros.
We're obliged to use it. We can make a difference.
So we don't become supervillains.
That's one thing to aim for, at least. Right?
This is our first time here, isn't it?
A landmark discovered, Vista of Ronar. And sorry, Riku, but supervillain pawn is still inferior to a master pawn in the hierarchy of Nipponish words and idioms.
Time for the Offseers to play their part.
May you sleep peacefully.
Which colony does this poor fool belong to?
Every day's a training day.
Colony 30, way out here. Well, at least that means perhaps this is just the closest Keves colony.
Hey, you sure we're going the right way, guys?
Well, it's a path at least.
Looks like it's going to be a real pain getting through here.
True, but we don't have the luxury of loitering.
Well, I don't see any other road to take, so let's just get this over with. Judy, look out!
What the? An ambush!
Ah! Weapons! Quick!
Hero Quest, Natural Selection. It looks like this is our next story goal, is to do this quest.
You gotta face me. You didn't disappoint. What? Eyes over here.
Thanks!
Nice, nice. Wow, thanks. No escape. Just one. Eyes over here.
Time to get cracked. I'll show you. You won't get away.
I couldn't keep them in check. Eyes over here.
Perfect time.
I couldn't keep them in check.
Let's go fusion first, guys.
Perfect time.
Or fusion burst, guys.
I couldn't keep them in check. How about this?
Remember
Oh,
who
stop now. Go for it. How about
Time to get cracked. More where that came from.
refreshing breakfast in the bag? No escape.
Are you ready, Uni? The ambulance above you.
I'm pausing right now. Let's get him.
Time to send them packing.
I
Resident
didn't
Hill.
think I'd be falling here.
And that takes care of that.
We just want to pass through. We're not looking for trouble.
Come on, guys. What's your problem?
Juniper! Imogen's at her limit. She can't keep going.
Huh? Spark! And we could have had their life too. So close.
That's very unfortunate. We'll have to retreat then.
What was all that about? Weirdos.
Noah, what's wrong?
I was just thinking.
About that archer? They seem quite the formidable opponent, to be sure.
That's true, but there was something else about them.
Say, you don't think...
Those soldiers' flame clocks. They might be getting low.
Oh, come on, Noah. You'd better not be thinking of offering your assistance.
It's hard to put into words, but something's off.
What, and you think we have time to be traipsing around on this whim of yours?
It really bothers you?
Yeah.
Give it up, Tyon. Once Noah's like this, there's no stopping him.
Oh, why do I bother?
Besides, Noah's intuition's usually pretty on the mark.
We could just take a look. A tiny little peek?
Fine. I can see no amount of reasoning is going to dissuade you. However, if it turns out to be nothing, we head straight back and move on. Acceptable?
That's fine. Okay, let's move. We should be able to catch up to them if we follow their tracks.
Okay, so we now even know that this war is even more of a sham, because the two closest colonies to the Keves castle are both Agnian, the steel rank colony Lambda, and the presumably dirt rank colony whatever this is, and no one has made a move on the Keves castle yet. Naturally, in a real war, taking out your enemy's castle would be the quickest point to victory. But if there's an actual victory, MOEBIUS can't keep endlessly harvesting life force without becoming the monsters openly.
Fix this.
They're already the monsters behind the scenes. But if there was only one side,
When their flame clock runs low, they'll come on us like starved beasts.
Yeah, I know.
then they
Just
would
turn a blind eye.
simply be monstrous murdering monsters. AV squawers. Nice, squawers. Don't bug us, please. Thank you. We're not here to beat up the local wildlife. We're here to help a presumably dirt rank colony. We have not yet met a dirt rank Agnian colony, so it seems fitting that we would find one here.
Quite a rare sight.
Ah, poor Eluk. We are going to beat up Big Monkey here.
We'll be done in a blink.
I will take vengeance for my death at the hands of your father.
Just as planned, Tyon. You didn't disappoint. Blast that.
No flash!
Synergy grenade! Right, I can handle this one.
Good going, Uni.
Go! I'm gonna give it a
We're
swing at this.
unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Oh, and because Gogol items are needed for gem crafting. I don't think we need the purple liquor or the yellow snack. I think we need common snack, rare liquor, and common liquor. These flyers would also probably give you a better chance of the rare nectar. That's also used for crafting gems.
Judging by how the tracks stop here, it seems that this is where those soldiers passed through.
Through here? But how?
Doesn't look easily traversable, does it?
Yeah, I can't see us getting across there anytime soon.
We could always take a detour. Look, this way.
Yeah. Thanks, Tyon.
Like I said, we can't afford to be hanging around here. Come on, we haven't got all day.
Nimble little so-and-sos sliding down here on a rope.
And we cannot follow them on the rope yet. Once we do know how to do that, that opens up a lot of exploration that can be done. But for now, we're taking the circuitous route. Or the long way around. Gogol.
We'll be done in a blink.
Let me put you out of your misery.
Gogles are a series staple enemy. These Gogles, however, use their Xenoblade 2 model, as opposed to their Xenoblade Chronicles model, which gave them a tail, a horn on their head,
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
and they were fully bipedal, unlike these Gogles, which are, while they still have use of their hands, are more quadrupedal, just like our gorillas. Hey, Gogol.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
Colony container. Getting some pure gemstone from this one. Or a pure gemstone from this one. Nice to have. We are running low. That water does not look safe to swim in. The name Moktha actually combines names of two places, one from Xenoblade Chronicles, the other from Xenoblade 2.
This is crazy. There was a colony here? That's right. This is an abandoned colony.
Please listen to us. We didn't come here to fight you. We can free you from your flame clock.
Free us?
You don't have much time left on yours, do you? We can help you with that, so if you just...
Stop attacking you?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll hear you out.
Thank you.
Please, come in.
They're still wary of us. Can't let our guard down.
Always nice to have more friends.
Colony Tau. Yep, their flame clock is almost non-existent.
Info updated.
There's the entrance.
Not a lot of people around. Yeah. It's quite unlike any other colony.
Quite unlike it in that they have the fields Xeon is so jealous of.
Even for a place this tumble down, the people here seem so resigned.
Yeah. It feels like it's completely cut off from the outside world.
We can actually get up on this Varanus. I believe that's the first time we've been able to get up on one since being able to climb a little bit on the Colony 4 Varanus. That goes on a little bit farther than I want to wander, so we will head back. Down the right arm.
I've seen a few colonies with dwindling flame clocks before, but this one is especially bizarre.
It's like they're not trying to survive here at all. Do you get that impression?
Back when I was stationed at Lambda, I'd heard rumors about Colony Tau.
What did they say?
That deep in the forest, there's a colony with some very peculiar customs and traditions. This is my first time seeing it in reality, but I never expected it to be so run down.
Did you have any dealings with it?
None at all. This is just hearsay from Commander Izzard.
Anyway, we should hurry. Let's smash the flame clock and free everyone.
It being an abandoned colony, we are continually starved of sufficient life sources.
Wait. Are you the commander?
That's right. Sorry, I failed to tell you before. I am Juniper, and it's my job to lead Colony Tau.
If that's so, then surely you must know who we are.
I'm afraid I know nothing.
Ah.
We have no need of such information.
Juniper told us we'd welcome you in, whoever you might turn out to be. So, that's the rule. We don't ask questions.
But you attacked us back there.
Our scouts told us about some monsters in the forest they've never seen before. So, we sent them out on a hunt. But then they bumped into you en route. They must have figured it'd be more efficient to get you out of the way first.
Though, contrary to our plan, we were made to retreat.
Oh yeah? What about your consul? Where are they hiding?
I told you, this is an abandoned colony. Our consul rarely visits us.
You're in such a strange situation.
All the more reason to get you out of this predicament.
I think you guys are getting the wrong end of the stick here.
It's true. We aren't afraid of Colony Tau's flame clock running out. All it means is the end of our days gazing at our ever-diminishing supply.
But you could die.
Uh-huh. As if we just let you waltz in and break our flame clock.
And we all have to perish someday. If our lives should expire, then we'll sink into silence, darkness, oblivion. We'll return to the earth.
Yes, but you can't just...
The land will take us, and we will simply be. That's how it is at Colony Tau. No one will ever think of us, and yet here we are. Slowly but surely, we are withering. We don't always find the nutrition that we need to live. If Colony Tau cannot accumulate the vital flames it needs, then it proves only that we were too weak. And in nature, the weak are destined to perish.
The logic would dictate that nature is pushing you to become stronger.
If we set you free, you won't have to worry about all this crap.
We neither worry nor fear for what may come to pass.
We've already lost so many of our friends and allies.
And every time we return to their bodies to the earth, such will be our fate.
What's the point of fearing the inevitable? We know we're gonna die. What's wrong with us living the way we always have?
But how do you live without hope?
It will spell the end of the story that our predecessors weaved for generations. A tale cut short. I won't argue that it feels a little melancholy. In that sense, if we were to be freed from the flame clock, then...
Juniper! Bad news!
Tell me?
The monsters are coming straight for the colony, and they already took one of us down.
No. They came all the way here.
We'll join you.
Always nice to have more friends.
All right. Seems like a little bit of a defeatist attitude here, Juniper. These boys.
Juniper, we need orders.
This is perfectly fine. We'll defeat them right here.
Juniper,
What are you?
Ask us later.
we'll back you up.
Thank you. I'll fight to the best of my ability as well.
Here we go.
You gotta face me. You didn't disappoint.
You're level 33. This will be a piece of cake.
I'm still okay. Are you okay? Yes, Eyes over here.
Thanks.
Extended flag. Liberation.
Don't get in the way.
I want to surrender before we grind you into dust.
Strength. Things are amazing. My power flows free.
We can do better yet.
healing you need. I'll have to get on your level. Refreshing break.
For being so low level compared to us, they are surprisingly hard hitting.
Amazing! Why? I'm gathering momentum. We can do better yet. Force. Energy grenade. Well done, Senna. Press our advantage. Knew you had it in you, Mimi. Here we go. Too late for crying now. We're pretty much buzzing right now. Let's get him.
Yeah, let's do this.
Back.
Wide slash.
Let's finish you with the bit of style.
Losing right now.
Level 3 Ouroboros time.
Gemini strike.
Guillaume's okay. He's still alive. Thank the flames.
I'm so glad we made it in time. I'm so glad. Again, accept my thanks. We couldn't have done this without you.
Don't worry about it.
I suppose it's strange of me to talk about the laws of nature when I fear losing my friends.
Not at all. Honestly, that seems like the most natural thing of all.
When you told me that you would release us from the flame clock, I thought that if you really were telling the truth, it would make life easier. But at the same time, I began to hate the fact that I was looking for a way out. Looking up at our clock, seeing the life ebbing away, I'd already accepted my fate. And letting go of that status quo, wretched though it was, after so long, I was scared of what might happen if we did.
Juniper.
Noah, your words at the time seemed so appealing to me. I could not destroy the collective efforts that became the colony and everything it represents with my own two hands. But then you said you would destroy it for us. We'd be guilt-free. If that isn't appealing, then what is?
You must have been aware of how tragic it is to simply await death. That's why you invited us, isn't it?
Even now, I'm not afraid of dying. But I hated the idea of losing those I hold dear. When I saw my friend lying there, I remembered what you told me, and for a brief moment, I felt the grip of fear. I felt so weak and helpless, yet at the same time I didn't want to let go of my dear friend. So I must have closed myself off. I stopped thinking, closed my eyes and covered my ears. Perhaps I was simply waiting for the inevitable release.
Even so, we have to keep thinking.
That's right. Even if there are things we'd rather not see, we still need to look.
And breaking out of your shell, scrambling in desperation for a way to escape despair. That's not what I call being weak. You've defended this place for so long. Why? Because you're strong. And once you're no longer shackled by the rules of the flame clock, you can accept a different reality. You can become stronger still. I know it.
We can.
You can.
It won't be easy, far from it. But we'll help you.
Juniper, it's your call.
We've made it this far thanks to you.
Yes, I suppose so. If there is a possibility that you can release us from the clock, then please.
And if not, it's not like anything's changed.
Very true. If you can't break it, I can live with that too. Nothing changes without a reason, without a cause. Perhaps this event will teach me to see things in a new light.
Here we go!
I see acceptance is actually surprisingly easy when it comes down to it.
I think it probably is, yeah.
I'm sorry if this seems rude, but could I ask another favor of you?
Sure.
I'd like to learn much more of the world, become a stronger individual. To that end, is there any chance I could accompany you?
What do you say, guys?
We could certainly do with someone of Juniper's caliber.
It'd be reassuring to have you on board. You're very welcome to join.
Is your colony gonna be okay, though? Can they get on without you?
Colony Tau needs to undergo change too. We need to extend our knowledge and grow. So I'd like you to take me on a trip, somewhere far away, and show me something new.
A journey of discovery, huh? I guess that's another thing we need in order to grow.
Might be an idea to send some of our younger recruits out too. Could be a good lesson.
It's time to breathe new life into our colony. Let us break free from the chains that once bound us.
I guess I'm still hanging about though. Can't have us all gallivanting about the place.
Your consul really doesn't bother to show up, huh?
Even after we broke the flame clock, you think they'd know?
Better this way, if you ask me.
Still, we shouldn't rule out the possibility that they'll make trouble for you.
If something happens, you tell us immediately, okay?
Sure, can do. We'll be counting on you.
Well, we don't have all day. I think it's about time we made tracks, no?
You're right. Time to move then.
Well then, everyone.
Ah, don't worry about us. You know we can handle ourselves.
We'll prove that Colony Tau can be so much more.
Yes, I'm sure it will be.
Off you go then, skedaddle. The colony's staying right here, waiting for your return.
Quest complete. Natural selection. No experience, 2240 gold and 10 soul points, as well as the Art of Flow key item. Colony Tau's flame clock is no more. To help Tau evolve and grow, Juniper decided to join the party. You've inherited a traversal skill from Juniper, rope sliding. You can now slide down affixed ropes.
It's a pleasure.
This is obviously going to be Noah's. Would you look at that? Juniper's class. Class Stalker, role Attacker. Deals low damage to individual targets, but excels at managing aggro, work with allies to make good use of the art follow-up fields. Rope sliding. This is a traversal skill that Juniper taught the party. Lets you grind on ropes set up on the field, allowing you to descend smoothly and quickly from high places. The Art of Flow. With the Art of Flow taught to you by Juniper, you can cancel arts into other arts without using fusion arts. Successfully canceling fills the chain gauge slightly. Now let's check out on the affinity chart. Technically dirt rank, I'd say they're even less than dirt rank at this point. Iota, 34, 9, Gamma. Sigma's likely never going to be a thing. They are dead in the dirt. They are below dirt. They are under the dirt rank. Noah has obtained a new class, the Stalker. As I suspect, people are still taking a bit to increase in their class mastery, as we are still punching well below our weight class. And that whale pod is where we're going to call this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and consider subbing to the channel. It costs you nothing and helps me out immensely. If you do sub to the channel, please make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all my latest uploads. As always, comments are welcome down below. Please do consider answering the question of the day that I frequently leave in the comments section. And I hope you all are having a fantastic day, Whale Pod. Until next time, goodbye.